Hey everybody, this is Sage Valentine and this is my review of NBC's Believe, Season 1, Episode 12, entitled Revelation. Wow, this episode, to be honest, was one of the best episodes this season, and it is a huge shame that NBC decided to cancel the show because I really honestly wanted to see what other big baddies, what other powerful individuals were going to pop out and try to battle with Bo. But unfortunately, since we are nearing the climax of this season, we only have one very angry teenage girl named Dani, and I think she is enough to lead us to the end. Unfortunately, that does not mean that I will stop hashtagging Save Believe, Renew Believe, Bring Back Believe. But if it's going to go out, I'm glad that it's going out on a high note. And if you haven't watched Believe and you're just checking in on my reviews, definitely check out NBC.com, check out the NBC app. Get into it because it is a fantastic show and it's a shame that it's going to end. Dani. I told you guys before in previous reviews that Dani was the albatross of orchestra, and she sure as heck is. Sure as heck. Dani basically was a curious little kitty cat, and curiosity will definitely kill the cat, and I'm assuming by the end of this series, Dani will be no more when she goes up against Bo. And it will truly be a battle royale. But Dani, as a whole, Dani now knows that there's something wrong with orchestra. I mean, she was the perfect pupil. I'll do anything that I possibly can, and now she knows that little rash on her hand is no joke. It's nothing to play with. And all the people who are also as magically inclined as she is all suffered from that same rash. We even learned that Nina, Bo's mother, had it, and I guess Bo may end up with it as well. Unless it's as a result of using her powers a little bit too much. But I digress. Dani finds out that no one survives from having this, and Dani's not a happy camper, and she basically realizes that Roman Scores lied to her. The only person that he truly cares about is Bo, and she wants to take out Bo in revenge. So she escapes from orchestra. It's a big, huge mess. Sucks for you, Scorers, though, but hey. We finally find out, though, sadly, this episode, why Nina died, and I understand where the writers were going, and I understand their need to make it that it was Winter's choice to allow her to do, Nina, to do one last demonstration. My frustration with that was that it was his idea. I guess it wasn't his call, though. If you understand what I'm saying, like, Scorers had the last call, so even if Winter had said, no, let's not do this, Scorers wanted that money, he wanted that contract by any means necessary, and he was going to do it. Poor Bo thought that she could reason with Scorers and tell him, listen, leave me alone, just leave us alone, let us have a life, and we all know that if this series had continued, Scorers was never going to let them have a life. Scorers was going to chase them down until he either died or he got Bo, or Bo was weak in something. And unfortunately, little Bo had to learn that her friend, the one who protected her, Winter, was the reason why her mother died, and it broke her up as she forgave him, but she decided to go off with her father. Which I completely understand, like, that's her dad and everything. The problem is that without that buffer for Bo and Tate, without Winter and Channing and Leeds running interference, they're naked, and especially with Tate, somebody's going to see Tate and somebody's going to try to call the cops. It's going to be a wild season or series finale. It's just going to be wild. Beyond the fight with Dani. What else? Poor Dani, speaking of also of Dani, if she hadn't wiped Zoe's mind, Zoe could have helped her. And somebody mentioned that on Twitter when I was watching on Sunday. Somebody definitely could have helped her. Zoe definitely could have helped her. But unfortunately, God knows what they did with Zoe, so Dani's on her own. I mean, I'm still wondering, like, what's gonna happen in the end. Like, well, how could they end this show? Like, how could they, conclude it? And it's like stuck in the back of my mind. Does Bo have that same rash? And I don't know why I still believe it, even though it more importantly, I still have this question, like, in the back of my mind, is Nina still alive? I know that I said that when we all learned that Zoe was the weak link in orchestra, but is Nina still alive? Did she really die after giving birth to Bo? I'm just wondering about that, and it's a shame that the show's ending, and like, a lot of people online are saying, well, NBC is upset, NBC's upset. Like, the viewership went down, and I don't know why it went down, but I know that The Returned or Resurrection came out the same time as Believe, but, like, I don't know, they lost all the fans, but I'm going to continue to support it until the end. I'm going to continue to tweet and save Believe, hashtag, renew Believe, bring back Believe, everything I possibly can. But if it's going to end, at least let it end on a high note. And I really honestly hope that it doesn't end with a cliffhanger, a crazy cliffhanger, because all these shows end with a cliffhanger. And it's just like, like, you guys could have done what Hostages did and tied up all loose ends and then just dropped it. But unfortunately, Believe is going to go the wayside of Harry's Law, Kings, that actually is starting to be resurrected in the whole fandom sphere by the love of actors Sebastian Stan and Revolution and all these other shows that have just disappeared. I'm just bummed, guys. But everyone, just take care. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, a great week, and I'll be back with more surprises and my reviews of 24, Live Another Day, and whatever else I feel like reviewing after that. And make sure that you tune in June 15th, 2014 for the series finale of Believe. Hopefully somebody picks it up, but if not, let it end on a high note. And with that, I will end this video. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Check out my other reviews. I'll try to link up my previous reviews, 11 reviews of Believe. Definitely rate this video, comment, and subscribe to my brand of crazy if you like it. Definitely do it. I would love to have more subscribers. But until then, everyone, you all take care. And I'm going to go try to finish Jericho, and I'm definitely watching Orange is the New Black this Friday. So, yeah, Maleficent was a great movie. So, till then, guys, I love you all. Bye, guys. Bye.